Hi Leo, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading for December. Now, as it is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, please check your other placements and you'll likely find a message in there. You will find all the other placements in the playlist, so feel free to check those out whenever you're ready. Right, let's get straight into it. Spirit, what is going on for Leo for December, please? Let's get some cards for Leo. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so your overall energy, we've got the King of Winter. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So potentially you may be finding yourself the overall energy could be that you're in a relationship where you're not actually discussing your emotions. You could be very much keeping them to yourself. This could be somebody else in your energy that is keeping all their emotions to themselves. Very much somebody that is very stoic, very quiet on the emotional front. They're great with communication. They are very fair-minded when it comes to making decisions, but they're very cold. They can be a little bit calculating as well. If this is your energy, it would suggest to me that you may not be discussing your emotions. You may be keeping things in. You may be having experiences where you're disconnecting from your emotions at the moment. Potentially trying to stay fair-minded in your approach to certain things, but you're not, whatever it is that you're going towards, it's not giving you any kind of emotional fulfillment at the moment. Now, in your current energy, we have the Two of Spring. So a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So very much planning and working towards a good future, a good partnership potentially. This can be something very creative that you're going into. It could be a passionate partnership, with it being the cards of spring. Now, it doesn't have to be, it could just be something that you're putting a lot of energy in or towards, and it can be something very creative. So maybe you're going into some sort of creative endeavor with someone and you're putting a lot of energy and a lot of time into it, and you're hoping that it plans out into something that could be a good long-term unified relationship or partnership as such. Now, if it is a relationship, you are trying to plan and hope that it goes well. But with you having this King of Winter, it does suggest to me that your emotions are not in it. There might be passion, but you're not really getting any emotional fulfillment from it. Let's get some clarification from this Two of Spring. Now, it could be that you might be working hard on something in the background as well, making plans to move towards something, to have that good partnership. Okay, so whatever this Two of Spring is, we've got a World in the reverse. So there's a cycle for you that hasn't yet completed. There's still potentially a bit of a lesson to be finished out. It's not quite ended just yet. Something is still hanging on before you get what it is that you do need, before you've managed to move out of this chapter of your life. But it is a chapter, and it is something that is about to close. whether that is because you're jumping into this partnership potentially, whether it's a partnership that is a phase of a partnership that's about to close. I'm not sure, but it's a slow moving one. But it is something, a chapter of your life that's about to close. We have a high priestess in the reverse, suggesting that there's certain things that you're not aware of at the moment. You're not got quite a lot of clarity on things. You're potentially not using your intuition with regards to this as well. So you might not be listening to your intuition. And it could be very much that if you are planning things in the background, this is suggesting that you might need to bring them out to the light. Because the high priestess in the reverse, she keeps all the plans to herself, but this is sharing those plans. And we have a 5 of Cups. So you're feeling a bit of guilt, regret. If this isn't you, this is someone else. But there's definitely a bit of guilt, a bit of regret over a loss that's occurred. And you could also be going through a bit of depression and a bit of despair. Now, part of this World card and the High Priestess may very well be that you need to communicate about this. The World card could very much be because with you sitting in this kind of energy, you are not releasing what you need to in order to move forward. And very much if you're not talking about it and you're not communicating about it, you are not going to be able to move forward. So potentially the end of this chapter will come from you releasing whatever the sorrow and the guilt is with this 5 of Cups, and realizing that you've still got 2 cups behind you. It may have been disrupted because of a third party situation with the 3 of Cups potentially. Maybe somebody else got involved in a particular relationship or a situation and caused you to have a lot of upset and regret and sorrow. But there are still the 2 of Cups behind you. There is still something there. Now, whether that means that a person that you may be going to is still there, whether it's somebody new, whether it's just you accepting harmony and looking at your own emotional fulfillment, it's still available to you. It's just behind you. Now, like I say, this could be somebody else's energy or this could be somebody around you that is in this energy. And it could be very much them sitting in this despair, this regret, this loss, this sorrow. And they could be going through a depression. And it could be them that is keeping you from fulfilling this chapter. It could be very much that they need to close it out in order for you to have a successful partnership with them, potentially. This High Priestess does suggest to me that certain things are being kept secret and they need to come out into the light. Whether that is somebody's emotions, which potentially could very well be with this King of Winter. Whether it is some sort of apology, whether it is, communicating plans. Something needs to shift. Now, your challenge through the month, we have an 8 of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So you're very much in your own head. You're doing a lot of overthinking. You could be replaying scenarios in your head over and over. It is probably very much what's keeping you stuck in this 5 of Cups energy and feeling sorrow and regret. And it's keeping you from having a successful move forward and a successful partnership. It's keeping this world from closing. And so you can start a new chapter. It's stopping you moving forward. What you need to realise is you're the only person keeping yourself stuck. So in this particular card, she's standing on an iceberg. There's a bit of water around her, but she's a fairy. She's got wings. She just got to flap those wings and fly over. And she's fine. She's free. She's broken through. Most Eight of Swords cards tend to have a woman standing blindfolded. Her arms are bound and she's got swords behind her. She could just walk forward. She can walk herself out of there. She's keeping herself stuck. She's the only person that is keeping herself in that situation. So let's get clarification on what this is that you're overthinking that is going to be causing you a challenge. We have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody that may have been manipulated or lied to. Now, whether this is something you've done that is preventing you moving forward, and that could be what you've got this guilt, sorrow, regret over, or whether this is somebody that's done it to you and it's causing you to feel sorrow and regret. It is suggesting that there is a Queen of Swords in your energy that is related to this overthinking. So this potentially could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, with it being a swords. It may not be. Again, the King of Winter here is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it could be somebody in your energy. This could very well be you. Maybe you've been manipulated. Maybe, remember how I was saying there was potential third parties that may have got involved in something and it's caused you to lose something that you were holding special. Maybe you were manipulated and you're now seeing that and you're now overthinking about it a lot and it's caused you to lose a lot of confidence. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is also somebody that doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. She's not very gifted at communicating either. So either this is you or this is somebody in your energy and it's not really helping. And I think it very much could be you. I think it could be your potential communication that's keeping yourself stuck because you're not particularly good at communicating what your feelings are. Maybe you're not communicating to yourself very well as well. And that could be very much what is keeping you in that overthinking energy. We do have a Six of Wands in the upright. So it is suggesting to me that you do want success. You want recognition for your success as well. Now, again, this could be something that could be causing some of the overthinking. Maybe you feel like you were more deserving of recognition or you deserved more recognition than what you were getting. It could also be that the Six of Wands is somebody that's very popular. And sometimes popularity can cause a few issues. They can cause people to use us. We can, have people that take advantage of us. You can have people that demand your attention. You also get people that are very jealous of what you've got and want to try and take it from you. So that could be causing you a few issues, and obviously you could be doing a lot of overthinking with regards to that. It could be that you may have been lied to about a particular something that's happened. Maybe you've tried to communicate and the success has kind of been misconstrued in some way. We do have the Magician here. So to me, the Magician is somebody different to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't have much confidence, but the Magician does. So I think these are two different people. The Magician here is very confident and very skilled in whatever they do. So if you're the Magician, this would suggest that the Queen of Swords is someone else. If you're the Queen of Swords energy, then this would suggest the Magician is someone else. They could both be somebody completely different. The Magician is someone that is trying to manifest something. They've got the confidence to go towards something and materialize it. So there's a lot of confidence, there's a lot of drive, there's a lot of ambition, and there's a lot of skill with the Magician. He can make things happen. Now, I don't know if this Magician's you with your overthinking. It could very well be that the overthinking is causing you to manifest things that you don't realise you are. Because sometimes when you dwell on certain things and you think about it a lot, you can accidentally make it happen. So if it's something that you don't want and you're thinking about it a lot, be mindful you could be manifesting it. If it's something you do want and you're doing a lot of overthinking on it, then you could be manifesting it. You could be lying to yourself about whether or not you want something, and that could be what this Queen of Swords is. It could be that you're lying to yourself about wanting success with something, and you're manifesting that success because you're overthinking, and you're doing a lot of overthinking. Now, if you manage to get through this challenge, whatever way or whatever form it takes for you, you have the card of awakening in the outcome. So change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. So the awakening is also the hangman in the traditional tarot. This is suggesting to me that you might need to change your perspective on something. Look at things from somebody else's perspective. If something's happened that is causing you to overthink here, possibly changing your perspective on how you're thinking about it could be what frees you up from this challenge. It could be very much that you've looked at something from a different perspective, and that's why you're in this hangman, because you're getting out of this challenge because you're looking at it from a different perspective. It is a pause. It is a bit of hesitation. It's very much not taking any action at this point in time. It is taking a bit of a rest as well. So it could very well be that you've looked at something from a different light. You've changed your perception of it, but you're not doing anything on it just yet. You're holding out. You're waiting. Let's get some clarification on what that is. You know, I've sat there thinking, I'm half expecting the Seven of Cups to fly out, and it's just flew out. So the Seven of Cups is part of why you're hesitating. You've got a lot of options. You've got a lot of choices, but you've got that many that you don't know which ones to choose. So it's suggesting to me that you are very much stuck because you don't know what to choose. The options are causing you to be a little bit overwhelmed. You don't know what one's right for you. You don't know what you can do, what you don't want to do. But what I always say with the Seven of Cups is if you choose something, you can change your mind. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Change your mind. It just gives you something to learn from. We have Four of Wands. So this could potentially be some sort of stability, some long-term relationship. It usually symbolises some sort of marriage. So potentially you've got options with regards to a commitment that you may have been in. Maybe you are looking at a long-term commitment. Maybe you are dreaming of long-term commitment. Whatever it is, this is successful long-term commitment. It is celebration and happiness. We have a Five of Wands in the reverse, which is suggesting that there has been some challenges along the way. There has been some competition potentially, but you're trying to move away from that. You don't want any competition. You don't want any challenges. You're trying to break free from that. Now, this could be challenges and competition within yourself. It could also be what's coming along with this popularity, this, wanting to receive more recognition than what you're getting. The Five of Wands is very much suggesting to me that you're trying to walk away from that. You're trying to keep away from any drama, competition. We have a Four of Pentacles in the reverse, suggesting that you could be losing a little bit of money. Not sure how that works for you, but it just suggests there is a little bit of a lack of stability, or you've lost stability here. Maybe you're trying to weigh up the two options. You've got stable, happy relationship. There may have been a bit of conflict and competition, but if you walk away from it, you lose the stability potentially. This could also just symbolise you releasing something as well. Maybe you're releasing something from the past. Could be that you're just releasing conflict out of your life and you're wanting to change things. and move from it. And then what we have is an Empress. So this suggests to me that you are potentially either releasing an Empress, or you're looking to have a long-term relationship with an Empress. You're releasing any conflict that you may have with them and walking away from any conflict that you may have been having with this Empress. Now, the Empress can be a mother. So it could be either your mother, I'm assuming not with the Four of Wands, but you never know. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be if you've got a partner, or an ex-partner, or it could be somebody you've got a child with. It could also just be somebody with a child. The Empress is very much a mother figure. She is the mother of the tarot. She's the queen of all queens. But the Empress has got everything going for her. She's stable. She's emotionally secure. She's independent. She gets things done. She's very much a doer, and she can do it all on her own. She doesn't need anyone. The Empress enhances people's lives. She nurtures. She's very giving. She's very loving. And she gives birth to new ideas, and she's very creative as well. Now, again, this could be you coming to terms with that side of yourself. You could be having new ideas. You could be having revelations. But I think this is more of a person. And I think this is a person that you are trying to move towards, potentially releasing conflicts and any other things that are keeping you away from the Empress. Yeah, and that's the way that I am very much seeing this. I'm very much seeing this as you going towards an Empress when you come out of overthinking. So the energies that we do have out here, so the Empress and the Magician are very similar energies. They're not directly signs, but generally you're looking at Gemini and Virgo, because they're ruled by Mercury. We've also got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that's it. They're the only energies out here. So you're probably looking at potentially an earth sign or a fire sign if this is a love reading. But again, signs don't necessarily matter in this. If it resonates for you, it resonates for you. Right, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and we'll get you a Whispers of the Ocean as well. Okay, so you've got Dolphin. Play. So dolphins could be significant for you. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. And then your Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. And dolphins clearly could be something significant, because that's 2 dolphins that have come out now. Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever is you feel holding you back. Express happiness and find what you truly desire. Very much break free from all of that overthinking. And then love where you are. I don't know what that is. Somebody please put in the comments and tell me what that is, because I don't know. And I want to know what all my different sea creatures are that are on these. Right. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So very much transmuting your energy from being a King of Swords, where you're not using your heart, and use your heart. And go towards things that give you emotional fulfillment, but make sure you're communicating it as well. Right. I hope that you enjoyed your reading today, Leo. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck on December. I hope you have a fantastic holiday, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And thank you for joining me.